But really nothing has changed in the last decade since the Stock Act. And I think that there's a general sense that there's a need for improvement here.
Ethereum has a monopoly on being a utility token. And I don't think that is what is intended or serves the best interest of the world at large or the community for sure.
An immediate lockup of the system. I'm talking about a liquidity crisis. You understand? Although the world is awash in debt on an unprecedented scale, there's not enough of it. We have to continue to borrow. And this.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Eric Winchester in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra bright, and let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap back over 1 trillion, currently sitting at 1.06 trillion, up about 5.1% in the past 24 hours. BTC market cap dominance right under 40%. We got XRP in that number 7 spot, up to about 36 cents, up about 10.7% in the past 7 days. We got BTC right around 22K, ETH 1500, and we got Stellar XLM in the number 28 spot, about 11 cents, up about 4.1% in the past 24. Taking a look at the USDT dominance here, taking a little bit of a dip here as the rest of the crypto market are in the green this morning. Glitch, whatever you call it, Short the FOMO says fractions of XRP bought at $14 plus. Gonna be a fun few days watching liquidity streams shift about. $14 XRP. Call it what you want it, but we got a $14 XRP here. James K. Filon from SS Friedman looking for tough questions at the House of Financial Services Capital Markets Subcommittee hearing on the SEC's Division of Enforcement on Tuesday, July 19th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Susan Friedman says hope and expect to see tough questions at Tuesday's SEC's Oversight hearing on regulation of crypto through enforcement. Representative Tom Emmer and Representative Josh G have been particularly focused on making sure that the SEC stays accountable. We got the evidence. Get those gel cells and those jumpsuits ready. Hong Kong Monetary Authority CEO Eddie Yu says crypto and DeFi could help shape traditional financial system innovations during meetings of G20 financial officials. Crypto and DeFi won't disappear. Former President at Hedera, Tom Trowbridge, Ethereum has a monopoly on being a utility token. It's not a conspiracy. They saw it back in 2018.
The framework that I'm kind of talking to is when you raise money either by selling tokens or by selling a SAFT, which is a simple agreement for future token, you are clearly raising money as a security. Question is there a point at which that can be deemed a utility down the road? And is there a path to do that? And right now, Ethereum, as an example, is deemed a utility. If there isn't a path to do that, then effectively, Ethereum has a monopoly on being a utility token. And I don't think that is what is intended or serves the best interest of the world at large or the community for sure.
Financial Services Chair Gensler, SEC is out of control, but committee Republicans will bring accountability to this rogue regulator. He is shrinking the U.S. capital markets and reducing opportunities for all investors. Also, for anyone who still thinks that the U.S. is a leader when it comes to payments, tech, check out this chart and then read the story and find out why it lags. The U.S. lags some countries in real-time payment benefits. Macroeconomic benefit in millions of dollars for the country economies in 2021. The USA lagging behind because the SEC is stifling American innovation. Even though we have the superior technology with XRP, faster, more efficient, no middlemans, ready to scale, no upgrades needed. And while the USA may be lagging behind, the rest of the world is plugged in, ready to go. Are you plugged in? Squawk Box CNBC, nothing has changed in the last decade. Since the Stock Act, there's a general sense there's a need for improvement here, says former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton. On the NVIDIA buy by Speaker Pelosi's husband, an outright ban on stock holdings or stock trading. That's not practical.
Jay, we talked about this. It's ad nauseum Why is this allowed to happen? And doesn't it just undermine the credibility of Congress and our elected officials?
Yes, and look, this is a recurring issue. It comes in the spring. We talked about it. There were a flurry of proposals in Congress to address it. But really nothing has changed in the last decade since the Stock Act. And I think that there's a general sense that there's a need for improvement here. One of the problems, though, is that when the issue arises, the proposed solutions are very blunt, like an outright ban on stock holding or stock trading. That's not practical or workable when you have spouses, you have people who've had careers and the like. But there is a lot that we can learn from the executive branch restrictions, the private sector, the types of restrictions that you would see NBC have in designing an improved program. The room for improvement here is large, but it doesn't involve an outright ban on stock trading.
Big Brad Garland House says who else is going to be watching closely? The House Financial Service Committee Oversight hearing this week on the SEC Enforcement Division. Big Brad says he'll be watching the SEC slapdown. Also, anyone wanting to watch the hearing live starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, oversight of the SEC. Digital Pound Foundation, a visualization from Ripple's new value report, suggests the potential for central bank digital currencies has generated an overwhelming consensus among financial institutions. All roads lead to the bridge. The new infographic highlights CBD-specific takeaways from a survey, questions asked of 1,600 finance leaders around the world. They say they're ready to go, and they know that all roads lead to the bridge. 85% of payment leaders in the financial institutions globally think that their country will launch a digital currency in the next 4 years. Crypto and blockchain technology are rapidly transforming the way the world moves, manages, and tokenizes value. All coming soon on the Internet of Value, right here on the XRP Ledger. Conclusion, we at Ripple have conceptualized for nearly a decade as the Internet of Value, aspects of which are now termed Web 3.0, and the metaverse is being realized in some ways which we predicted and in many ways which we did not. The emergent quality of innovation and its impacts is true for all technology, but perhaps even more true for the technology that is at its core decentralized. There's so much happening so quickly, it's still in the early days, and tokenization, NFTs just took off, but only a tiny fraction of the potential has been realized for consumers. And while many governments are researching or testing CBDCs, only a few have actually launched them. In management, financial institutions and enterprises both have heard of new approaches to maximizing the agility and the performance of value they own, but very, very few have leveraged DeFi or the tokenization of illiquid assets, for example, to drive new business advantages. More, however, have discovered the benefits of leveraging crypto in various ways, from hedging to payments and beyond. That is the trend expanding rapidly. Finally, the increased digitalization of finance has been in part fueled by and has helped fuel the use of blockchain and its tokens for payments. Instant 24/7, 365, transparent and compliant payments, both within countries and across borders, are being driven by the use of blockchain. And as through our solution, the RippleNet, using XRP on-demand liquidity, are doing so without the need to lock up precious working capital and hard-to-manage pre-funding accounts. All this will be happening on your favorite ledger, the XRP Ledger. This is also a very extensive PDF here by Ripple, Tokenize, Manage, and Move New Value Crypto Trends in Businesses and Beyond, focused heavily on NFTs, CBDCs, tokenization, and the transfer of value. You know what's coming, they know what's coming, and they can't stop it. Also, GDLT says, while most of the crypto tries to replace other currencies, bridge currencies, digital assets are what will move all value in the Internet of Value, ILP, XRP, XLM. James Rule XRP says it's a distraction. The Federal Reserve survey shows mixed bank interest in DLT and digital assets. They want you out so they could buy in cheaper. Euroclear, the new ISO 222 standard, is set to change the banking sector. Our Euroclear experts will help you stay on track with the info to achieve a seamless cross-border payment journey. ISO 222 migration. Speaking of NFTs, we have Flare introducing NFTs as we approach the release of Flare drops for community testing on the cost and testnet. We're releasing a short info of series to provide some general insights into NFTs, as well as use cases and features, some of which will be found Within the Flare Drops module, the initial release of drops will be in a limited capacity, with more features to be added as testing and developments progress. The info series will continue to provide updated information as developments progresses. First, we had cross-border payments, and now get ready for the takeover of NFT's XRP Flare Network, Songbird. Ripple is prepared for many things. Network computing systems executing failover state upon detection of down exchange patent. The system can execute a failover state to facilitate any transactions initially reliant upon the down exchange. Filed patent February 21, 2020. Leonidas says now that Jet has finally sold the last of his XRP, it has been estimated that he has earned a total of $3.09 billion and about 708 BTC since 2014. Most of his sales occurred after the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. $2.562 billion was cashed out after the 22nd of December 2020. The real question is, where's the SEC at for these sales? Zeno says, well, Jed isn't dumping any more XRP. Gradual 10% climbs from here. XRP. BPM Wallet July airdrop. The July snapshot will take place at some point between now and the end of the month. We will announce the date once the airdrop has completed. The ratio will be 1 to 5. BPM holders will receive a 20% airdrop. July's airdrop will be followed by a further 11 monthly snapshots and airdrops. Airdrops are for the BPM holders only. Check out more info over at bpmwallet.io. Truth Seeker 33, warning of a liquidity crisis as the European Central Bank goes into an unlimited bond buying program.
Also push off for now an immediate lockup of the system. I'm talking about a liquidity crisis. Understand? Although the world is awash in debt on an unprecedented scale, there's not enough of it. We have to continue to borrow, and this unlimited bond buying program and wars and crisis to crisis to crisis is all the mechanism to allow that to happen. Okay.
And with that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, the SEC versus Ripple, we will be on the right side of history. We are not only on the right side of the law, but we will also be on the right side of the history. Diamond hands only. Where will you be when that rocket takes flight? Many currencies, but one bridge, XRP. First, we had the internet, and now welcome to the internet of value. We'll see you at the top once the SEC falls. Before they label XRP the standard, we're gonna blast off. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OGs, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top rope. We'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
Staring out my window, I got the formula, stacked them bags up in simple.